Rumors proven to be true have now become legend. CM Punk has returned to pro wrestling, and I'm a huge fan. Not just of the wrestler, but of the man who clearly lives on his own terms. With all of the bullshit budget cuts that have been happening in the WWE over the last year or so, the return of CM Punk got me thinking about who I'd like to see join AEW. And that is the list that follows. Some think The Miz is a lifetime WWE employee, but budget cuts happen as we've seen. A fucking lot lately. He's been a good soldier for them, excelling in just about everything they've had him do. And yet, in spite of that fact, there's no indication that they'll give him a push. I don't know, I'd love to see how he'd reinvent himself, with the creative freedom that comes from being all elite. Don't be that guy. Don't try and convince me that this is not a WWE superstar because he's on the black and gold brand. It's meaningless. As long as Vince signs your checks, you're a WWE superstar. And that fact is heartbreaking when it comes to LA Knight. I saw him wrestle on NWA Power as Eli Drake. I know how talented he is. But I can't blame him for choosing NXT when he had the chance. Money talks. I get it. What I don't get is the branding of LA Knight. It sounds like a sneaker company from the late 80s, early 90s. Making him the $1 million champion for a time was cheap. It felt like more of a ploy to brand him WWE property. With any luck, he'll see the greener pastures of AEW. Sooner or later. I hope sooner. You would have to be blind as a goddamn bat to not see that the way Vince has been booking Rhea Ripley is extremely alarming. It's a strong indication that he just doesn't understand her. One week she's a heel, the next a face. A seesaw gets you nowhere fast. She deserves a place where she can be her, while expanding on her already astonishing skill set. Going back to NXT would be a waste, like it's been for Ember Moon. I really think she would flourish in AEW. It did not take the Bruiserweight very long to make me a fan. He's got all the skill in the world. And recently he's gotten himself into ridiculous shape. The only tool in his toolbox that might need to be sharpened is promos. Might, the jury's still out if you ask me. WWE is known for over-scripting. So it's hard to tell if it's him or what they're telling him to say. Am I the type of guy who would round out this kind of a list with someone I so obviously have a crush on? You goddamn right I am. And not only that, I'm going all in. She gets the number 1 spot. Listen, not only do I think she's gorgeous, but she's one of the most solid talents I've seen in a WWE ring. When no one thought she could do it, she went heel. And it was a little shaky at first, but every week she got better. Until she held the SmackDown Women's title for 380 days. I tell you what, not only did she carry the belt around that long, she carried the whole show through the pandemic era. Now that she's proven herself as a babyface and a heel, I'm dying to see what she could do with some creative control in AEW.